Can you envision a world where you've accomplished everything you've ever dreamt of? What does it look like to you? Is it a sprawling estate, an influential position, or maybe a life committed to serving others and making a difference? Now we're getting into the heart of what defines success, a notion deeply individual, differing for each person. Success isn't simply about the accumulation of wealth or status. Quite the contrary, those things often represent the hollow outer shell of success, not its core. Authentic success is rooted in growth, in valuing relationships, and leaving a positive footprint in the world around us. Consider a tree standing firm and robust. Its success isn't gauged by its height, but by the strength of its roots, the vibrancy of its leaves, the fruits it produces. Similarly, your success isn't merely about soaring to new heights, but about your growth, how you nurture, and contribution you make. So take a moment and ask, what truly holds significance for you? Is it the quest for knowledge, the thrill of creativity, the warmth of love, or the fulfillment in making a difference? Prioritize them, because in the grand scheme of life, success is about nurturing your soul, fostering meaningful relationships, and leaving a positive mark on the world. Remember, success isn't a destination, it's a journey. The key to this journey is defining your own version of success and going after it with everything you've got. In the grand scheme of life, success is about nurturing your soul, fostering meaningful relationships, and leaving a positive mark on the world. Life is a journey full of twists and turns. It's not always smooth sailing, but guess what? You're the captain of your ship. There's no room for victimhood on this voyage. Instead of blaming the winds for the direction we're heading, it's time to take control of the helm. Let's take a moment to reflect. What are the hills you want to conquer? What are the dreams that make your heart race? Remember, these are your battles to fight, your mountains to climb. Your path is uniquely yours, not dictated by anyone else's expectations or definitions of success. It takes courage to chart your own course. It's not about following the crowd or taking the path of least resistance. It's about carving out your own way, even when the journey is tough. It's about standing up for what you believe in and staying true to who you are. But here's the beautiful thing about choosing your own path. It leads to a destination that truly matters to you. It's not about the destination, but the journey that takes you there. It's about the lessons you learn, the people you meet, and the person you become along the way. So take a deep breath, set your sights on your hill, and start climbing. Remember, you are not a victim of your circumstances. You have the power to choose your path and conquer your hills. Knowing who you are starts with knowing who you're not. So let's delve into the process of elimination. This is not about denying parts of yourself or pretending they don't exist. Instead, it's about recognizing what doesn't serve you anymore and having the courage to let it go. Imagine your life as a garden. To help your favorite flowers bloom, you have to weed out the plants that are draining the nutrients from the soil. The same applies to life. There might be habits, relationships, or environments that, like weeds, are taking up valuable space and resources in your life. It's time to take a good, hard look at these influences and ask yourself, do they bring out the best in me? Do they serve my growth and happiness? If the answer is no, then it's time for them to go. But remember, this isn't about creating a void. It's about creating space. Every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you're saying yes to something that does. You're saying yes to joy, to growth, to potential. So don't be afraid to weed out the negativity. Embrace the process of elimination, because it is through this you make room for positivity, for fulfillment, for the life you truly want. By letting go of what doesn't serve you, you create space for what truly matters. You are the author of your own story. Think about that for a moment. You hold the pen, you write the chapters, and you decide the climax. Now, let's hone in on one crucial aspect of this narrative: creating positive outcomes. Imagine going through life with a magnifying glass. Only instead of focusing on the negatives, you use it to amplify the positives. It's about appreciating the small wins, the simple joys, the daily miracles. It's about focusing on outcomes that fill you up, that energize you, that make you feel alive. Now, how do you ensure these positive outcomes? It starts with a deep dive into your habits and routines. Analyze them. Are they serving you or holding you back? Are they adding to your story or detracting from it? Remember, the habits you cultivate today will shape the story you tell tomorrow. Of course, this journey won't be without its fair share of plot twists and cliffhangers. Mistakes will happen. They are a part of every great story. But here's the thing. A mistake is only a tragedy if you don't learn from it. So when you stumble, when you fall, own it. Learn from it. Then turn the page. Because at the end of the day, you're writing your own story. It's your narrative to shape, your journey to embark on, your life to live. So own your mistakes, learn from them, and turn the page.
What's your next step?
After all, you're writing your own
greatness?
story.
Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's inspire each other to reach new heights. Until next time, keep striving, keep growing, and keep believing in the power of your dreams.